am the Headless Headhunter, and I am doing a resume review of Nomen Omen. Nomen Omen is looking for a head of engineering position. So the title for these can vary a lot, and also the type of engineering. I know there's also like mechanical engineering, but it looks based on part of this resume that this is going to be a IT based one. So we're going with that. In addition, the titles could also be something like maybe director, and there is a difference between a hands-on manager and a hands-off manager. So I'm going to make the assumption that this is based on what I can see very briefly, that this is going to be more of a hands-off manager positions that you are particularly looking for. So I also want to state that your ratio of applications to interviews is very good. So I'm expecting most of this to be solid because, yeah, you have 20 applications to two interviews is really good. Honestly, anything below 50 applications to an interview is good. Really, probably just need to up the amount you've applied. So, let's see. So it has basically the skills here, which admittedly, normally I don't like these skill blobs, but considering you were applying for technical positions and part of the requirements for that, which are down here, are the specific IT domain, that I believe is actually going to be very efficient for this. So I think there may be other ways to do it, but I don't want to break something that's working because like there's never going to be 100% resume that's going to work for everything. So education, that's fine. I think this is a little crowded. It shows you have AWS, shows you're a Scrum Master. That's fine. Yeah. So let's go to the other stuff. We're going to look for the specific IT domain, which I think you actually do have, because if you're going for more of a hands-off manager position, you don't necessarily need to always show how you use those, just that you have done those before. So again, this is going to break a lot of the other rules that I have. So, keeps projects ahead of schedule and under budget. That's important. Manages other IT projects from start to finish. Managing others, such as hiring, firing, coaching, and performance reviews. Able to explain advanced computer concepts, procedures, and policies to non technical users. And if you're going in that domain, like SDLC, which I don't know if you are enough. So we have IT systems manager working within employer IT department in the digital transformation area. Technical governance field for SaaS. Okay. See, yeah, as the main technical stakeholder. Understanding users' needs. Establishing measure, adopting Scrum-like framework for product development. That one's solid. Management resulting in a half product scaled from one. See, this is a good one. Leading the OEM team people. That's good. So I think this is honestly just going to be a slight formatting issue. I don't like bullet points within bullet points. I think the very first bullet point should be a generalized summary of what you do, which you could sort of combine all three of these into one, and it'll look cleaner if it's just bullet point, bullet point, bullet point, bullet point, rather than bullet point, side bullet point. Uh, Data analysis for business, analyze comprehension documents, achieve 70% reduction in bugs. Yeah, because you were the cross functional leader, which is a solid one. Employee IT architecture. I can see why you're getting interviews. This is solid based on this. And most people bold the wrong stuff, but you seem to have bolded the correct stuff there. AWS, yeah. I mean, I don't have too many words what you can do. I think maybe you can make this a little cleaner, but I don't think there's a ton I need to say to this because this is solid. It has most of these keywords immediately. You've actually bolded the correct ones. A lot of people bold the incorrect ones, which is why I don't recommend it. But it does seem like you do that. Product scaled, leading your own team. Maybe I would add something about the ability that you could like hire fire, because I have recruited for management positions before. They like the word specifically hire fire and performance reviews. Those are actually going to be keywords. But yeah, I like it. Maybe a little more of how you did other technical stuff to other stakeholders. But yeah, I'm seeing why you get interviews. This is a solid resume, even though the formatting is a little iffy. Um, these work. So I don't have too much more to say, except for don't do the double bullet points down here. I think they look a little weird, and they can be harder for you to find stuff. I think this is a little crunched together. Uh, it's possible you could do this like education real quick and certs, because if you have a BA, you don't typically need to. If you have a master's, you don't typically need to put the BA. So you could probably remove this. Scrum Master is good. Don't know if this one is needed or not, but these are. So I think you could probably just shrink that down and make it a little cleaner. And really, if I'm doing minor quibbles on feedback formatting, it's a solid resume. And I think the fact that you're getting 20 to 2, like basically is a good part of it. So all overall, I just think it's some minor formatting issues that'll make it read clearer. And you just need to apply to more positions than you have been. So that is my review of your resume, Nomen Omen. And again, it's solid. I like it. Good job.